All right, everyone. I just want to quickly announce to every single viewer and investor that there's two ticker symbols towards the end of this video. So stay tuned till the end. One of them we've talked about previously, and the last one I've just added and incorporated to the video because I want every single investor to be aware of these ticker symbols. And I have a new one added on for the watch list going into this week. Now, it's consolidating. It could have a slight pullback. Don't get me wrong, but the lower it goes, there's two ways to look at it. It's going down, and that might not be an opportunity, or it's going down, and this is the opportunity. You have to do your due diligence and research, but there's a lot of potential going into this year for this sector and this stock. So stay tuned till the end so you don't miss information on this one. It's been growing exponentially and since November, and I believe there's room for more, but again, I'm not a financial advisor. You have to do your due diligence. So keep in mind, there's two ticker symbols to stay tuned for towards the end of this video. All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol SENS, Senseonics Holdings Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I just want to quickly announce to everyone that I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss. If you watched yesterday's video, you probably already saw this one, but this is for everyone that is new to the channel. And I want to reiterate it for everyone to get a refresher on all the information from yesterday, or anyone that didn't get a chance to watch it. Don't miss out on this information. You definitely want to have this one on your radar moving forward, because this ticker symbol has been working its way up to newer highs, and analysis ratings have been reiterated and upgraded. So stay tuned till the end. This one's good for anybody that wants to refresh on the information from yesterday. And if you're a first-time viewer and investor, you won't want to miss it. So here we are with Senseonics, right? Downward movement, offerings done. We're already seeing the movement and effect of investors loading up on shares. But we're going to look at this a little bit broader, and then we're going to narrow down as much as possible. So let's go ahead and put our resistance and support to its new location. The most important thing is we got out of bearish territory here, and the 50-day moving average is 241. I know a lot of investors are super bullish on this stock. So the one thing I do want every single investor to be aware of, this resistance level needs to be broken through. The next one would be up here at 313, and the most important one is 390. So you want to write that down moving forward in the next coming days and weeks. Those are the two most important resistance levels moving forward. And when we look at the past of this stock, I mean, look at where it came from. I mean, it came from way down here, the 40 cent, 30 cent range, ran up, consolidated, ran up again, not much of a consolidation, and ran up pretty quickly. We had a dip, offering came, and here we are recovering out of that dip. So the lowest point reached in that dip is here at 197. I want every single investor to keep this in mind. You want to have this written down. This is the most important support level based off the chart right now, and this downward movement after such a bullish trend, right? Super important to keep in mind. Pay very close attention to it. And as this stock continues to move up, the next support level, if we go ahead and consolidate and level off somewhere in the upper range up here in the bullish territory, would be down here at 253 to keep in mind. So we're slightly above that point. So if the bulls can continue to pull away from that point upwards and away from the 50-day moving average of 241, this could be on its way deeper into bullish territory and heading to newer highs, but they won't head to newer highs or resistance levels until 390 is broken through. But our support right now is 197. Every single investor should have that written down, because that's the lowest point here in this bearish run. Now, our resistance level is 268. The bulls need to break through this point. I want to emphasize this. The bulls need to break through 268, turn it into a support, break away from it to reach newer highs and newer resistance levels, and then they can start getting deeper into bullish territory and continue this upward momentum to reach new highs and new resistance levels, pulling further away from the 50-day moving average in the upward direction. So I want every single investor to keep in mind, and my emphasis is there once again, 268 needs to be broken through to continue this upward direction and momentum. As always, if you found these cues helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned till the end because I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss, and you watched it yesterday. Refresh on the information, look at the chart from yesterday to today, and do another analysis moving forward as you keep this one on your radar going into next week. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is one I've been watching for some time, but it was hanging out around the same area for almost a month or maybe even longer. And I was just trying to see because things were looking kind of quiet, but analysis ratings were being upgraded in the last few months and weeks leading up to this point, and I wasn't seeing much movement, but they were stating that their upgrades, are forecasts up in like 6 months from now, a year from now. And this ticker symbol, you've probably heard about it before. I highly suggest doing more research on it and doing your due diligence. But the ticker symbol is ZNGA, Zynga Inc. I don't know if you guys have heard about it before, but it was hanging around the same area. You could see some consolidation here within the $9 mark. And then also a little bit before that, it was around that area and it fell. So I was watching it. I was trying to see, are these upgrades really true? Are these forecasts possible? And now we're seeing it actually running up. So this is definitely one you want to add to your watch list, and especially since it broke out of this consolidation here. And instead of going in the opposite direction like we saw previously when it ran up to the $9 mark and it pulled back, it actually ran up to the $9 mark. It held pretty well, and it ran up now to highs here of about $11. Now, $11 is actually what analysis rating price targets are actually. They're rating it to be on the low end, $11, the mid end around 12 and some change, and the high end that I've seen, unless anybody upgrades higher than that, so far is anywhere between $14 to $15. Now, the fact that it ran up and it's pulling back, this is probably a good time to watch this and keep it on your radar moving forward because it still has room to grow. Now, when I see those numbers of 11 plus, you could see the history of the chart. It was growing its way up and it reached highs here of about $11.15. So anything above $11 are new highs, and they're going to be new resistance levels to be broken through. This is definitely one to have on your watch list moving forward. I've seen a lot of good things about it, and I definitely recommend doing your research and due diligence to then make a rational decision. But you want this one on your radar, especially now that I saw the consolidation actually get broken through. That means that this has momentum to possibly continue to run. Now, the reason why this broke through recently is because of good news. I mean, you're going to see articles pop up. They made it into India, I believe, and so forth. So they're expanding. But this company has a lot of potential moving forward. They dominate in their sector of internet software services, of games and so forth. And also, they're looking to expand internationally, which is going to be growth. And when a company's growing, its stock share should probably grow as well, and market capitalization over time. So very interesting. I definitely wanted to share this with you guys because I was watching it closely. It dipped. It started to run up. We were watching the consolidation. It looked like it was going down here at the beginning of January, back down to $8 and some change. But no, it came back and it actually broke out of that area, those resistance levels up here at the high $9 mark and beginning $10 mark, and hit 11, and now it's pulling back. So you definitely want to watch this one closely moving forward. As always, if you found the video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share it with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. And as always, thank you so much, and let's make some money. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys has been growing exponentially since November, and this whole sector has been growing overall. Now there could be a slight pullback, and that could be looked as a pullback that makes you kind of stay away, or a pullback that invites you in because it might be an opportunity. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold, but this is a ticker symbol you want to keep on your radar moving forward. It's grown a lot, and I believe going into 2021, there's a lot of more room for it to grow. So the ticker symbol is CLNE, Clean Energy Fuels Corporation. A lot of these ticker symbols in this sector have been overlooked because a lot of people are talking about fuel cell, they're talking about plug power, Spark Energy, Blink, they're talking about all these different ticker symbols within this sector that sometimes there's so many that we overlook some of the ones that have been growing steadily. So here we are with CLNE with consolidation periods since November, right? And here we are with consolidation periods right now, even since the beginning of January, and running up, consolidating, and it looks like it might have potential to have another catalyst to run up again. A lot of analysis ratings are saying that this one can reach $12. I believe analysis ratings may have to even upgrade and reiterate that as this continues to grow going into 2021. And by upgrading it, it can continue to push this in that upward momentum. So I believe that is a possibility going into the year. But right now, what we want to look for is, will it continue to consolidate, or will we see a slight pullback? But if we do see a slight pullback, I mean, as long as it stays above 760 and even up here at 854, that could be a good sign that it's staying above these gains here that started this next run and consolidation, which in turn can tell us, okay, this is pulling back, it's holding itself up just a slight bit, some profit taking or uncertainty. This might be, like I said earlier, opportunity, or it might be a stock you want to stay away from. There's two ways to have that perspective and look at it. That's why you have to do your due diligence and research so that you can be better equipped as an investor to make a rational decision. So I want you guys to be aware that CLNE is one you want to keep on your radar and watch list going into 2021. It's grown exponentially already, but I believe there's a lot more room here for this one going into the year. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.